for whatever reason, I'll go 2 steps one way and then it'll drop. I'll go 2 steps.
Yeah, stop moving.
I'm gonna figure out how to change the layout. Okay, let's see. This works. Can everybody hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay. So I don't know how to change the layout of the boxes. If any of the mods want to do that, I'll make you a mod once I get a second. That's a hell of a picture. All right, can everybody hear me now? Is it better? Can the chat hear me? I know Mittens, you can hear me because you're in the box.
Can you guys hear him?
Okay. Nikki, you are a super mod. All right, what I wanted to talk about today is how people like Bougie, Mittens, Karma, me, Mallory, so many other people have a tactic used against us. And it's instead of fear. I'm sure we all know kind of the idea behind it. You see Petty does it. You see Holly Mae, Ratina, they do it. You see a lot of people that do it. I've done it. I mean, we've all took shit publicly to rally them, get them to attack somebody. I can admit why I did it, to be a dick. Because sometimes when you don't like somebody, you wanna fuck with them, and that's okay sometimes, you know. But does it have to go on for years? Yeah. Here. And it's her fault that you guys will be sending her invites. So, people that, you know, rally the troops, so to say, rely on people who don't do any kind of diversified research independently to come to a decision for themselves. I don't want to see you over there talking to them. That's why people get blocked for going over to other people's lives. That's why people have such an issue with people setting wherever they want, because they don't want any opposing opinion. And as humans, we all want to learn, but we want to learn fast. Everything's fast. Everything gets absorbed. This must be right, because we kind of, and sometimes how we feel isn't right. Who we hear it from isn't the people that we should be, you know, taking their word 100% of the way. For an example, Miss Sunshine. The stuff that Miss Sunshine did was pretty lame, honestly. Who gave her an opportunity to get close? There's been many other people that is giving her opportunity after opportunity after opportunity that she keeps fucking up to be included, and she keeps wanting to cause division each other and make them fight. And she uses tactics like, feel bad for me, then let me, trigger you and make you feel bad for me, and then you're gonna do something to somebody else with the idea that you're helping, and that's wrong. If we're being realistic, if Miss Sunshine was somebody that should be universally listened to, she wouldn't be. She would be something important, as would any of us, as I, as would Teddy, as would Holly Mae, as would any of us. We would all not be on TikTok fucking around.
Can you mod me? That person can be muted.
Hey, Rim. So, it's important that when people are talking, that you're not prevented or told to not go talk to the other people involved. That you're not, encouraged from doing independent research on Google. Because when you learn, it's a slow process. You have to fact check everything. You have to read about this, and you even have to consume opinions that are wrong to be able to put them to contrast with what's right, and then come to your decision. Because not everything's, answer A or answer B. There are context situations that make certain things what they are. If you look at the way any state's law statute is written, you'll see that it's not just one simple little line that says, if you do this, you're fucked. It has the number, and then it has the 0.01, 0.02, and then A, B, C under each one of them. When you do research, you have to look past the first result. You can't listen to the loudest one in the room. You can't listen to the most charismatic person in the room. And you can't listen to the one that's like beat down and like the most helpless person in the room either. Because those are all the people that everybody wants to listen to. They want to listen to the most helpless person in the room, which is what Sunshine claimed to be, because they want to help. And that triggers an emotional response to do anything to help that person. When we all know she's not helpless. It's wild for her to try to play victim. So, after you look past the first result on Google, you listen to people who aren't the loudest in the room. You don't pay attention to any circumstance surrounding anything. You got to wonder why people are saying what they're saying about people. The accusations against Snark, awful, terrible. Why would anybody do that? The accusations that Mittens has endured, that Karma has endured, that me, that Bougie, for sure Bougie, like, someone could stub their toe and blame Bougie for moving their coffee table. It's insane that the hatred that people have for people for no reason. So, when you take in wrong information, it's really easy. Incorrect information is normally, exciting. It triggers something in you to where it's interesting because the truth is boring. So it's easier to accept incorrect information than it is to accept the truth. Plus, to get truth, you have to do a ton of research. You have to make sure that people are allowed to talk. Has anybody noticed that Whenever there's an argument on TikTok between two people, it becomes an argument on TikTok between one person and 500 people. Because the person that knows that they're correct doesn't feel the need to solidify that by recruiting an army to attack with lies, harmful rhetoric, and to have other people attack them. When people have people attacked, you have a situation like Bougie, where she was pretty much just bullied until she didn't want to do it no more, and people were going to accept that. So I'm going to go through a couple of things, and yeah, research provides